Hello YouTube viewers, and today we are going to make a coconut dessert that I'm having right now. I'm eating this coconut dessert. It is delicious. I'm going to show you how to make this coconut dessert. It's going to be like a 9-minute video, and all you have to do is use very little ingredients. You will be using 2 cans of coconut milk. Any brand of milk, of coconut milk will do. So you don't have to use Goya, doesn't have to be. You're going to use half a cup of maicena, which is cornstarch. This brand, maicena, you can get in the Spanish supermarkets or at your local supermarket. You can go into the Goya section and you will find this. So you're going to use half a cup of this, half a cup of granulated sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, and we're going to start. Before you place your pot on the heat, okay, you're going to mix all the ingredients in here. I've already poured the cans of coconut milk, okay? Always be sure to clean the lid before you open it. I always do that because, you never know, when they get delivered, where do they stay, before they go onto the shelves. So I always clean them. So anyway, so the 2 cans of coconut milk are in here. And sometimes they might be a little lumpy. So you're going to want to stir them. And then you're going to add your other ingredients. Okay. Now, the other ingredient is half a cup of this cornstarch. You're going to throw it in there. Okay. And you're going to stir. And this is not on the heat yet. Okay, as you stir this, you have to have patience. Once you have it on the heat, okay, you're going to be stirring it and stirring it. And if you don't see anything happening within the 10 minutes, don't worry about it. Don't panic. It just takes time for it to become as thick as we want it. And I'll get to that point and I'll show you, okay? So right now you're just breaking up all the lumps of the coconut milk mixed with the cornstarch, and you're going to be adding the half a cup of granulated sugar in a second, okay? So here we're going to add the half a cup of granulated sugar, okay? And you're going to stir it again, just to break up any lumps. And now you're going to add half a teaspoon of salt, okay? And now you're going to put it here on the heat, okay? And you're going to have it at number 4. 4, that's where 4 to medium, okay, right there. And now you're going to keep on stirring and stirring. So remember, look, it's 5:56. So in 9 minutes, this should be done. And just don't let it stick. You're going to keep stirring and stirring and stirring until it gets extremely thick. And you'll see at the end what I mean by thick. It's going to be thick. And that's the consistency that you want. But right now, it's still very liquidy, still lumpy. Okay, but you're going to have patience, and you're going to go through the whole process. Don't give up, don't walk away. It's gonna be worth it at the end, because that's a delicious recipe. You can look it up in Google. Look up in Google. I've already typed the name of it under the description there, which is called Tembleque. Starts with a T, T-E-M-P. Tembleque is the whole word. So you can look it up in Google and you'll see it's very popular in Puerto Rico. And for those coconut lovers, it's perfect. And with the added sugar, it gives it such a good taste. So remember, we started at 5:56. Okay, it's gonna be about 9 minutes. Just don't walk away, because if you walk away, it's gonna stick, and you don't want it to stick. Okay. And this amount that we are working with is going to make about let me see, about four little bowls, which I didn't put aside, but I'll show you when we finish. So it's gonna be like 4 little servings, 4 people. So you're just gonna keep stirring. I know you might get a little tired, you know, of stirring, and you're gonna say to yourself, oh man, when is this gonna be done? When is it gonna be done? It doesn't look like it's getting thick. You know, that's what you're gonna say to yourself, but you just hang in there, okay? This is all gonna become extremely thick. So together we are going to go through it. So we started at 5:56, 5:59, okay? We still have halfway to go. Okay, at this point, look, it's 6 o'clock, okay? A few minutes have gone by, and you still notice that it's very, very liquidy. So do not panic. Just, you know, use those 10 minutes. They're worth it, okay? So if you've never tried this dessert, you know, get yourself the cornstarch. If you cannot find the brand Maizena that I showed you, don't worry about it, because you can also use other cornstarch that they have in the supermarket. So get yourself a little box of Maizena of cornstarch. The granulated sugar, you probably have that, and the salt in your cabinets, and just the 2 coconut milks, the 2 cans of coconut milk, any brand that you like, and try it out. Take 10 minutes of your time, try it out. Once it's done, and I'll show you at the end, you're gonna let it cool off for a few minutes on the counter, and then you're gonna refrigerate it. You're going to refrigerate it for at least 2 hours, okay? I'm probably gonna leave it about 2 to 3 hours. I like it very cold. And you could always sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on top, which makes it taste really delicious. Okay, let's just go through this first. Remember, 10 minutes of your time. The 10 minutes are not up yet, look. See? 10 minutes of your time, and you're gonna have a delicious dessert here. Coconut flavor. Yummy. Okay, I always say you shouldn't walk away from it because you don't want it to stick. But I'm just going to stop for just 1 second, and I'll be right back. Okay, give me just 1 sec. Alrighty, I'm back. Thank you for waiting for me. Okay, so I was just telling my hubby, that if he wants to watch the 6 o'clock news, he could go ahead and put the TV on, turn the TV on while I make this. Because we're almost halfway through anyway, so, so you're going to hear the TV, which is fine. Okay. So as I stir here, what I want is, I don't want it to stick. I don't want it to stick to the pot, so I have to monitor this. Remember, this always only takes 10 minutes of your time. I know it can be a little tiring while you're standing here stirring your dessert, and you see that it's like still too liquidy, and you're saying to yourself, oh man, this is not working. But don't worry about it, because it just takes time, but within those 10 minutes you will be done. Okay, just keep stirring. I kind of like upped it up a notch, so it's on medium right now, so that's fine.